What defines a nation builder? From the vantage point of young professional upstarts who are still in the process of finding their own small niche in this world, the concept of nation building may come across as just an empty buzzword, which is usually attributed to economic titans and statesmen whose experiences in the social and economic milieu go far beyond what our limited secular experiences can allow us to define. Ramon V. Del Rosario Sr. was considered as one of these nation builders for having been recognized as one of the founding fathers of Philippine industry. His remarkable motivation and matchless determination to succeed carried him to great success in the corporate world. After obtaining his commerce degree from La Salle College, now De La Salle University, he became the first Filipino general manager of IBM Philippines in 1946 at the tender age of 29. In 1951, he joined the Philippine American Life Insurance Company as executive vice president. In 1953, he embarked on his first entrepreneurial venture by helping his siblings set up the Del Rosario Brothers Incorporated, a company that manufactured and distributed household appliances to customers on an installment basis. In 1956, he helped incorporate the Philippine Investment and Management Consultants, or FINMA. From his ventures in FINMA, Del Rosario quickly secured for himself a premier position among young Filipino business entrepreneurs. After securing several affiliate companies that ranged from construction, sugar, food to paper manufacturing, he audaciously went for broke and built the first Filipino-owned oil company, Philoil Refinery Corporation. Until that time, it was the biggest all-Filipino company to come into being. In recent years, FINMA has focused more on services, and in the last 52 years has grown into a group of 23 companies with interests in the energy, education, roofing, financial services, and property and shelter sectors. Apart from his illustrious professional career, he was active in a number of civic and professional associations, including the Philippine Institute of Certified Public Accountants, where he was serving as National Secretary. He was also elected President of the De La Salle Alumni Association and thrust to stalwart role in the Rotary Club of Manila and the Knights of Columbus. But it was in Junior Chamber International which he shone the brightest. He distinguished himself as the Charter President of Junior Chamber International Manila, then called the Manila JCs, in 1948, and became the first national president of Junior Chamber International Philippines, then called the Philippine JCs, in 1949, and later as the first Asian world president of the Junior Chamber International in 1951, a position of great prestige. Ramon V. Del Rosario was also one of the 7 founders of the Management Association of the Philippines. In 1954, Del Rosario brought Harvard Business School professors to the country to teach management courses. The program eventually led to the creation of the Asian Institute of Management, where he was one of the founding trustees. The Asian Institute of Management honored him with the Ramon V. Del Rosario Center for Corporate Responsibility for his efforts at promoting good corporate citizenship. The center considers as its task the management of corporate citizenship relative to the competitiveness of firms and its impact on society. As an alumnus of the De La Salle University, Del Rosario was also honored by his alma mater in 2006, when it renamed its graduate business school after him, citing his catalytic role in Philippine industry. It was with Del Rosario's inner strength, tenaciously rooted in self-discipline and matchless determination, that infused his young colleagues in Junior Chamber International Manila with a fiber that gave their quiet revolution their true stature. The mark of excellence that he has displayed in the organizations which he led in later years, as well as his great successes as a businessman, industrialist, ambassador, and humanitarian, attests to the triumph of Ambassador Del Rosario's far-reaching vision and leadership. And for many of us in Junior Chamber International Manila, who have yet to begin traversing the very road he has paved, his sterling accomplishments can only be feebly and perhaps even inappropriately described as a nation builder, for lack of an even better term. It is with this impetus, therefore, that we in Junior Chamber International Manila, in cooperation with our key partners, the Asian Institute of Management's Center for Corporate Social Responsibility and the family of the late ambassador, have come up with this first ever award named in honor of Junior Chamber International's founding president and the acknowledged father of Philippine modern industry. This award is dedicated to the men and women who have embodied, to an outstanding degree, the elements of entrepreneurial spirit, national impact, corporate citizenship, and social responsibility, characteristics which were exemplified by the late ambassador. These achievements should be manifested through a keen focus in performing activities considered within the ambit of corporate social responsibility, all of which were passions, traits, and characteristics embodied by Ambassador Ramon del Rosario. The brass trophy, designed by multi-awarded sculptor, 2001 TOYM and 2006 TOYP honoree Juan Sajid Imao, shows a unique edifice comprised of stylized building blocks, with a base made of bonded marble to depict Ambassador Ramon del Rosario's successful work in nation building despite the obstacles. The differently angled sides symbolize the many facets and exemplary achievements of Ambassador Ramon del Rosario. As a successful business leader with integrity, an inspiring nation builder, a dedicated civic leader, and a simple and honorable man who believes that great accomplishments will come without compromise to one's ideals and principles. The base is made of a combination of cement and resin fiber mat to symbolize Ramon del Rosario's significant role in laying a strong foundation for the rise of Philippine industry. Upon closer look, the trophy components form Ambassador del Rosario's initials on all sides. This is also to symbolize that by seeing differently from other entrepreneurs, Ambassador Ramon del Rosario was able to pursue a vision that has positively changed the course of Philippine industry. Last July 21, 2010, two distinguished statesmen were conferred with the first Ramon V. del Rosario Sr. Award for Nation Building at the Tower Club in Makati City. The honorees were Senen C. Bacani and Jesus P. Tambunting. Secretary Senen Bacani has been a dedicated civil servant, an NGO advocate, and an agri-business manager and entrepreneur. A man working under extremely difficult and even hazardous conditions in southern Philippines. Ambassador Jesus Tambunting, on the other hand, has been a distinguished diplomat, a successful banker, and a pioneer in finance and social enterprise development. A man who is making good on the often repeated goal to uplift small and medium-scale enterprises to sustainable levels. This year, the search for nation builders continues. Through this award, Junior Chamber International Manila hopes to continue its quest in recognizing illustrious men and women who have proven themselves worthy of honor and emulation, and should demonstrate such outstanding traits as entrepreneurial spirit, national or global impact, corporate citizenship, and social responsibility.